Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. My name is Yakalba from Plaintables Camp in Philly. Now this is Moscow losing patience with the West. Says Russia's ability, now Russia in the Bible is known as Gog and Magog. Russia's ability to keep calm is waning. All right. Not that waning. Foreign minister indicates Lavrov. Russia is becoming increasingly weary. I think it's over the Ukraine mainly. I believe it's over Ukraine. And they got U.S. has a problem with Russia backing up the Kazakh because they have an agreement with the those the mangled people over there. Russia has an agreement with them, like a security agreement. And the whore and the beast, they don't like the Russia exercising their own power. Gog and Magog exercising their own power. Russia is becoming increasingly weary with the actions of Western powers. Moscow's top diplomat has warned following negotiations this week with Washington and NATO on European security concerns. They're concerned that Russia is going to invade Ukraine and occupy Ukraine, and that further puts America and the EU in a worse situation if Russia decides to start shooting their missiles at people, at the European powers. So they're trying to contain Russia, on their own borders, and they're using NATO to do that. Speaking at a press conference on Friday, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov stressed that Moscow's patience has come to an end. We are very patient. We have been harnessing burdens for a very long time. All right. And now it's time for us to go. According to the veteran official, the Russian side is waiting for the West to give a concrete answer to its security proposals. Lavrov also slammed Washington's recent demands that Russia sent its troops allegedly poised at the Ukraine border back to their barracks as barking up the wrong tree. Well, I mean, Ukraine could easily prove that because they're on the border, right? They have satellites that can look down on everything on the surface. So this is just, more political theater. If they moved them, they know they moved them. If they didn't, they know they didn't. According to him, the time that this has been chosen to be discussed simply reflects the period when the West gets mad. Let's be frank. All right, so you get the gist. They don't. U.S.-led military bloc security general Jens Stoltenberg said on Wednesday that the organization was ready to schedule a series of meetings on various topics, including restrictions on missile weapons in Europe, with the Russian side. However, and this is all to prevent World War III. The reason why they're talking and all this is so a World War III type scenario won't play out. For reducing missiles, you can only have missiles in a certain area, but they can't prevent World War III. It's going to happen. And the Bible is known as the third woe. However, he made it clear NATO would not back down. So they want to restrict Gog and Magog, but NATO is not going to back down from their whatever missiles systems they have set up, and compromise on what it considers to be its core values to meet Russia's demands. So European security. That's what NATO has evolved, to be. That's pretty much it. And I have 38 and 4. These are the Russians, Gog and Magog. Ezekiel 38 and 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. All right. And I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with them, all of them with shields and helmet. Gomer, be thou prepared, 37, and prepare for thyself, though in all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right. So the main point here is be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself. So the Russians, they're getting tired. So the prophecy is that they are being prepared to go to war. All right. Now something's going to happen. It's going to cause for a global security concern, and then they're going to introduce that implant. All right. It could be simultaneous. It could be, when they do the security concern and the Third World War by proxy or full blown could take place at the same time. All right. Be thou prepared for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right. Yeah, short video. It's not in English though. And this is U.S. officials tell CNN that Russia is planning a false flag attack to justify invasion of Ukraine. Yeah, they want to go in there because Ukraine is actually a part of Russia. That's where Russia first started at, in Kiev, I believe, and then they moved farther up northeast, I believe, the capital. But Russia's original birth was in today was called the Ukraine. So they have a right to it. The official government of Russia has a right to Ukraine. And of course, the people there that are not pro-Russian would say differently. That they have they would say that they don't have a right. But that's where Russia was first started at. And whatever political thing happened that they got separated for some reason. It happened. So U.S. officials tell CNN that Russia is planning a false flag attack to justify invasion of Ukraine. It could be possible. All right. And what the hell is NATO going to do? All right. Now, again, the prophecy of the mark of the beast has to take place. It could take place simultaneously. All right, because it seems like they ramping up this drug program pretty tough, refusing services and employment. If you don't have the drug, so it could be very, very soon. Can't understand what he's saying, so we just read the captions. Our patience has come to an end. So yeah, he might be trying to do a false flag. That's the thing that these world governments do. America is known for it, doing false flag attacks, meaning like they'll kill a couple thousand people, justify going in somewhere and invading someone. The Russians are no different. Remember, the Russians are Edomites too. All right, let's mute my mic.
Нашему терпению пришел конец. Мы очень терпеливые. Знаете, что мы долго запрягаем, да? Вы же русскоговорящая девушка. Вот запрягали мы очень долго. И сейчас уже пора нам ехать. Мы, как вы и сами сказали, ожидаем письменной реакции. Наши партнеры, у нас есть основания полагать, уяснили необходимо сделать это быстро, конкретно, на бумаге. И уяснили то, что мы не будем ждать бесконечно, а планы замотать.
And they have understood that we are not going to wait forever, but of course, there are plans to drag it on and on. And these Americans love doing this shit, dragging shit out. Well, the Russians, the Gog and Magog, want us to go in there and just, for whatever reason, secure their own borders, there's resources over there, revenge, maybe a little all of it and more. They want to go into Ukraine.
Этот процесс, конечно же, существует.
All right, that was that there. And Remember Isaiah 55:10. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth a bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send it. All right, so whatever it is, good, bad, evil, the kingdom, the word goes out, and the proper time it will come to pass, and it will fulfill its office. All right, we got Revelation 11:14 says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, so the woe is war, destruction, grief. All right, it's referring to the world wars. All right, the third woe is the war that's going to end everything. All right, 'cause that's the last thing that's going to happen. Because when that third world war breaks out, the Lord Yahushua and his angels are going to come and recover the elect and completely burn Babylon to ashes. All right. So that is a lesson. All right. Hope this lesson was edifying. To the next one. Shalom.